All right, Timothy Renshaw is back with us from Business in Vancouver. Good morning. How are you?
Good. I'm good.
Good. So we're talking about China this time around. What's going on there?
Well, China, we're looking at a couple of recent manufacturing reports showing that the demand for manufacturing is kind of dropping in China. China is, of course, a huge driver of the global economy, and there's a lot of issues surrounding that. Not just that, but the whole issue of credit and debt in China is really becoming an issue.
In what way?
In that there's a huge amount of credit that's been inflated into the Chinese economy, given out for all kinds of developments and building. You can see that the overall credit has really almost tripled since 2008 in the country. So now that a lot of that is to do with speculative investment projects, especially construction. You know, in China they're building entire cities,
right?
Not just condos and things like we do here.
So this, I would imagine, this would be bad news if you're BC, because we've been hoping to sell a lot of lumber to China and other things as well, as you mentioned, they have to sort of build the infrastructure of these cities back up, and so we were hoping to be on the leading edge of that. So what does that mean for us?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's a huge issue for the whole, not just BC, but for the whole global economy, because it really has been based on growth in China in a big way. So this whole issue of China being really in debt in a lot of ways, and indebted, and the growth dropping there is really going to impact us here for sure.
So what happens in the next few years in China now for this to sort of start improving?
Well, China is a totally different economy and political setup than we are here. So their government is obviously has a lot more control over the economy than we do here. So I would think that they're going to start looking at reducing all these really speculative real estate developments, especially. So that's certainly one thing.
All right. Well, you can read more about that on BIV.com for more details. And